My name is Howard Bargroff and I'm a re-recording mixer here at Sonorous Trident. I'm responsible for mixing all the sound effects, dialogues from the set, the additional dialogues recorded, the music, the Foley that's been recorded, and making a cohesive narrative-based soundtrack that helps drive the story along.
Back to bed, George. George.
My name's Alice Troughton and I'm the director and executive producer of the Midwich Cuckoos. I approached Howard in pre-production because sound in genre productions particularly is a huge part of our world.
So as soon as we knew we were doing the show and we knew it was going to be in Dolby Atmos, I spoke to Alice and explained the new format, discussed it with her, and then we talked through ways of using the format to help us tell the story.
Midwich Cuckoos is about a small town in generic Middle England where an event called the Day Out happens when everybody in the centre of that town passes out and is unconscious for 24 hours. And when they wake up, the women all discover that they're pregnant.
Initially, when the world is normal and prior to the invasion, I've kind of almost mixed a lot of it in mono. So it's only when there's certain weird things start happening do we start opening the sound up to then kind of expand into all of the speakers.
And then as electromagnetic storms sort of shake the town, and this is a precursor to the arrival of the aliens, we're using quite a lot of widening out, and that was where Dolby Atmos really helped us because we could expand our soundscape around the village, and it also gives it just that slight feeling of expanse and heightenedness that we were really looking for, and that's something that the Dolby Atmos gave us huge sophistication to achieve.
So in terms of helping you establish space, I think Atmos has really helped give us that extra dimension for storytelling. You go from being very mono, normal world to suddenly this electricity sound kind of opening up around you and starting to, you can really sense that something's going wrong because the sound, you've been watching about 5-10 minutes of a very kind of mono-y show and suddenly there's sounds happening all around you.
We've used the Aurora Borealis, which is a sort of crackle on our soundtrack, and those are genuine recordings. We've also used the electromagnetic patterns of the sun.
Electricity features a lot. It's kind of one of the sound tropes in the show. It's all to do with electricity and the sound of distortions on television and electricity through wires. So sound is a very, very big element to the invasion that you never really see. It's just implied.
I've really enjoyed my storytelling experience using Dolby Atmos because for me it's just another brilliant tool in creating a unique and exotic, interesting, layered world, which is what as a filmmaker I'm always trying to do. I'd absolutely recommend Dolby Atmos to other directors. I think it's maybe something that we can all learn from and that we realise that actually sound is so much an important part of our job.
Going closer.
Going closer, India 1-1.
I can see something. I can see bodies, sir.
The legacy formats derived from the master have been great. We've had a lot of success in hearing all of the fold downs and all of the 5-1s and stereos derived from the Dolby Atmos master. They're so good actually, we've changed our workflow to start using them more. We pre-mix in Atmos from the get-go as well, so we're not very big here on doing a mix and then doing an Atmos up mix. I think if we do a Dolby Atmos job, of which now there seems to be 75% of our content. In fact, we moved premises and built this studio because we couldn't get enough Dolby Atmos studios, so we had to kind of build a couple of our own Dolby Atmos studios to have enough space because so much of our content's now been done in it. But I think it's given us, because we mix natively in Atmos, it just gives us a lot of flexibility and a lot of parameters and just more creativity really.